Outriders is an upcoming action RPG with a mix of kinetic and elemental abilities, some gunplay, cool outfits, and some dynamic experiences. It has a campaign, some ability trees for your classes, customization options, replayability, and difficulty meant to challenge your skills. And so far, we can also see the level of progression. The game feels like a mix of Bulletstorm, Mass Effect with some elements of Metroid Prime. This gives you the ability to visit and play different locations and levels with variety of experiences every single time, either it be from your class selection or from the random generation of enemies and attack or spawn patterns. If you kill enemies and complete objectives and missions, you level up, you get XP, you get some loot. But if you get killed, you will lose some XP. If you lose enough XP, you will drop to a lower world tier, which I will talk about later on in this video in terms of progression. I will give you the facts, the questions, and also the things that I believe could be improved before the game is released. With that said, let's get started. So what are the series of facts that you need to know about Outriders other than the ones that I've explained in the intro? The maximum number of players in a group is 3, but you can also still play solo. There are also multiple class customization systems that has some depth and variety to them, where players can create a maze of talent selection to find that perfect niche or build. In terms of risk and reward, the game will have a maximum number of 15 world tiers. The enemies and loot is supposed to scale with it, and some will only unlock after you finish the main campaign or reaching a certain tier. Now on the aspect of the loot, I will say wait till the release of the game to see the impact of loot scaling, because a lot of games and developers don't get that right on the first day of release. The game comes with some UI customization features that let you rearrange things, but I will say the UI looks way too generic compared to what I've seen in other games, at least within the past 3 years. It also seems to borrow too much from other games where it could lose its identity if it's not careful. Outriders is not a game as a service and will come complete outside of the box in holiday 2020. This means you don't have to worry about the developers drip feeding you content that should have been out on day one. Outriders will not have any form of microtransaction. Outriders will not have a DRM installed, so you don't have to worry about some anti-cheat system or de novo crippling your performance. And also it will be available on all current and next-gen platforms except for the Nintendo Switch. I still have some questions about the duration, the story, the complexity of the campaign. Will it be a great mission and story design, or will it be another fetch and kill quest type of story that includes a lot of grind? I really hope it's better than the Remnant storyline, because Remnant storyline was actually a really good one, but I guess we'll find out on the release day. So what are some of the things that the devs could actually work on improving before release, at least from my own perspective? The first one is going to be the flow and the flexibility of the animations in this game. The characters sometimes look very stiff. It seems that there are no bends in their abdominal area, only arms and legs are moving most of the time, and it just feels too stiff. It feels like robots when they are moving. I would like to see an improvement in the character models so that they have some unique but also proportional forms. It almost seems like they are scared to show the masculine and feminine features of these characters. The player camera needs to be tuned, improve the swing speed, the swing angle, the camera effects such as shake, viewing angles, and height above player. While the game seems to focus mostly on powers instead of weapons, I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say a lot of us are tired of devs trying to pick one or the other. Having both will improve the build and the play diversity of the game. It will make the combat more dynamic, and that is why I believe guns in this game need to have a better sound design and punch to them before launch. Currently, it sounds and feels like a Nerf gun. The abilities look and feel great, though I would like to see a faster cast animation for some powers, and the transition between the animations have to be better. Going from idle to activating powers should be seamless, and everything doesn't need a charge up, it just delays the flow of combat. Overall, the latest gameplay has improved a lot compared to what they showed us in the initial reveal months ago. But the devs need to further optimize the game before release. Certain abilities casted resulted in some FPS drops, and you can clearly see it in the gameplay footage as well. And with a lot going on the screen, the game should be able to run flawlessly on mid-range PC, or at least hit the target 60 FPS on medium settings. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about Outriders so far. Do you think it is going to be one of those day one games? Do you think it's going to be a great one? Or are you still waiting to see more developer posts from it to make your own final decision? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.